Good morning, everybody. This is Ryan from Enter Existence, and welcome to today's Handpan Rising. Happy Thursday. Welcome in to everyone watching live, and welcome to those watching on the replay later on. You're all appreciated. And if you're watching on the replay later, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and subscribing if you're new, I would appreciate it. And as always, let me know if you're hearing me okay on the microphones, and if you're hearing the handpan here. Should be good to go, but I always like to check just in case. Alright, so go ahead and get things started here. And again, if you're not hearing me, please let me know. A little bit of D-curd to start off today. Here we go. Nice little meditative pattern there on the D-curd to get things started off today. What's up, Annie? Good to see you here this morning. Happy Thursday. Alright, what shall we do next? Let's go. Lately I've been kind of bouncing around between like one octave to another, so let's go from a D3 curd down to the D2 water scale. It's this one here. I was like, wait a minute. Sometimes I get tripped up on the D-curd there. I mean the D2 water here and the F sharp pygmy here, because the D-curd is right there. Anyway, we're good to go. Back in our usual setup today. Thank you for those that were able to make it out yesterday for our little nature stroll. I've been scouting out spots to start doing some early morning live streams out in nature, so stay tuned for that. Probably scout out another spot tomorrow. That's the plan, at least. And then maybe get out next week playing. Well, we'll see. Alright, here we go with some D2 water scale. a super chill D2 water scale. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Thank you guys for tapping away on the screen there. Already 1,000 likes. Appreciate it. What's up, Buffy from Wisconsin? Appreciate you being here. All right, next one up is going to be the C sharp. No, not the C sharp, the C Aegean. Then we'll do the C sharp bass line after that. Again, bouncing around between higher octaves and lower octaves, just for fun. I do these every Tuesday and Thursday morning from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for all the likes, the follows, the gifts, the shares. Every little bit helps out. Here we go. What's up, Sabrina? Good to see you here this morning. Thank you for the gifts there. Appreciate you. And thank you for the thank you to the new followers. Appreciate you guys. And welcome back to those that keep showing up. All right, what shall we do next? I think I said I was going to do C sharp bass line, so we'll go from the C3 down to a C sharp 2. There it is. Hope you guys have been having a good week. And it was so nice getting out in nature yesterday morning. I felt so energized afterwards. I forgot how wonderful it feels to be just out connecting with nature. I used to do it almost every single day, playing handpan out in nature during my lunch breaks at work, and it's just nice to get out there and be amongst the birds and the water sounds, and just, it was great. So, I was actually debating on whether I should go and do another stroll today and scout out another spot, or if I should do my usual morning thing. We'll try to get back out there tomorrow. All right, here we go with the C sharp 2 bass line. little C sharp bass line scale, nice deep one there for you. All right, what are we going to do next, huh? Let's see. Let's keep it deep. No. Yeah, let's keep it deep. Let's do some F2 shaman for you. Thank you for the shares, the likes, the follows, the gifts, everything helps out. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Very important. All right, here we go. F2 shaman there for you. Always a nice chill one. All right, next one up is going to be the F sharp pygmy. So we'll go from an F2 to an F sharp 2. So both nice and deep. Thank you, Overwatch. Yeah, I just woke up at 5 myself, so it's a nice way to start these. Nice way to start the day with a nice little bit of chill handpan as you're getting started for the day. So we do these on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. So hope to see you back here again. I'm sorry, Sabrina. Yeah, it's tough to stay hydrated. I always keep this. I keep this one at my desk while I'm at work all day long, and just force myself to keep drinking, keep staying hydrated. Thank you, Daisy. Good to see you back here again this morning. Back in the usual spot today, not outside like we were yesterday. Thank you for the new followers. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's keep things going here for you. Thank you for all the likes, the follows, the gifts, the shares. Every little bit helps out. Almost 2,000 likes. Appreciate you tapping away on the screen there. What's up, Siamara? Good to see you back here again this morning. Appreciate you. Here we go. Sorry, I got thrown off at the end there. Somebody was asking if I'm actually playing. Yes, I'm actually playing. but thank you for the question. Appreciate it. Thank you for the gift there, Overwatch. Appreciate the paper crane. That's very kind. Appreciate you. All right. And B, was it B or Bia? B, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And who else have we got here? Deja, good to see you back here again this morning. Appreciate you. All right. 2,000 likes. Thank you guys for tapping away on the screen there. Appreciate all the likes, the follows, the gifts, shares. Every little bit helps out. Let's go. What are we going to do next? Let's do some E Amara. Pull that one up here. There we go. So some of these I have preloaded into here that I can pull up like really quickly, and then other ones I have to pull up on the iPad over here. Most of the ones I play regularly I can pull up really quickly, but I started playing some extra scales and now I got to pull them up over here, so a little bit slower, but it's part of the fun of having a digital handpan. B. All right, thank you for correcting me. Thank you for all the shares there, Deja. Appreciate you. All right, let's keep it going here for you. Been having a little bit of fun with that E3 Amara. I almost said E2 Amara. I play some E2 Amara as well. The E3 Amara. Thanks, Daisy. Been having fun with that one. Still working on it, but it's coming along. Thank you, TB. Good to see you in here again this morning. Yeah, the digital handpan, it's not too common. There's a few different makers, but this is definitely the best, the closest thing that you can get to an actual handpan. It's called the Neotone. And thank you, Daisy. Thank you, 999 Pure, for the heart me there. Appreciate you. Good to see you in here. A Renaissance Festival. No, I've not been to them, but I am familiar with them. Yeah, you think a digital handpan at a Renaissance Festival would fit in? I don't know. Maybe a regular handpan. It's funny though. The regular handpan is one of the newest instruments out there. It's only been around for about 20 years, so I don't know the sound of it maybe, but it might look a little out of place. It's something that was from centuries ago. The one I was just playing. Oh, frequency. I'm playing at 432 hertz. I was going to say the notes, but yeah. I can tune this between like 400 to 500, something like that. So I can bounce between like a 440 or 432, but I typically stick it with 432 for these live streams. All right, let's keep things going here for you. Let's do some Blue Moon next. It's a nice chill one. So we're gonna go down to an A2 Blue Moon. $4,000 likes. Thank you guys for tapping away on the screen there. Appreciate it. And stay tuned. I'm going to be doing these out in nature pretty soon. I scouted out a spot yesterday that was really promising. I'll probably check out another one tomorrow morning around this time. So if you want to watch me stroll around in nature and see if the cell phone cell reception is cooperative and see what the spot looks like. Yeah, you like that spot yesterday, Daisy? Yeah, we had 2 different spots that I could sit at that location, so I'm really looking forward to that one, and the cell reception was excellent, so we're going to try another spot tomorrow, hopefully, and I'm a little bit apprehensive about the cell reception. We'll see how it goes. Alright, and if you want to watch those replays, they're all available on my YouTube channel, along with a lot of other live streams I used to do out in nature as well, over there, Interexistence, and all the social media platforms, where the link is in the bio. Here we go. Nice little meditative flow there on the A2 Blue Moon. Hope you enjoyed that one. All right, what do we got up next, huh? Well, let's do some decurd again. We started with decurd at the very beginning of the live stream. Let's go back to it again. It's a different pattern. Thank you for the heart me there, Pit Princess. Good to see you here this morning. Thank you guys for tapping away on the screen there. Over 6,000 likes. And if you wouldn't mind giving me a follow, I'd appreciate it. See if we can get over the 3,000 follower hump today. We're getting really close. Really close, almost there. I don't know if we'll quite do it today, but let's see if we can. That'd be cool. All right, so we're going to do some decurd here. And the decurd is the most popular handpan scale. If you're looking to get started with the handpan, I recommend the decurd 10. So most of the tutorials and lessons that you'll find out there are based on the decurd, so it's a good place for beginners to get started. Here we go. Nice little meditative pattern there on the decurd. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Again, thank you guys all for the likes, the follows, the gifts, the shares. Every little bit helps out. Appreciate you. All right, what are we going to do next here? Let's do some Soulfly. We haven't done that one yet. It's going to be the B2 Soulfly scale. And again, I do these every Tuesday and Thursday morning from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Saturday nights from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to usually to around midnight. And on the Saturday night ones, we actually play a bunch of different instruments. We got Himalayan bowls, monochord, flute, a bunch of different things. So it's always a good time. I'm hoping to get those outdoors as well coming up here. Get back out to the fire pit outside. Probably not every single week, but I don't know if I'll be able to lug all my stuff up there outside, but try to do as much of it as I can. It won't be my little portable setup that I'll be using for the early morning live streams out in nature. All right, here we go. Let's keep things going for you. A little bit of Soulfly. little B2 Soulfly there for you. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Thank you for the over 7,000 likes. Appreciate you guys tapping away on the screen there. All the likes, the follows, the gifts, the shares, every little bit helps out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the new followers. Almost at that 3,000. I can't actually see the number, but I'm sure we're probably not there yet. We've taken an extraordinary number of new followers for this live stream to hit that mark, but we're definitely getting close. All right, here we go. What are we going to do next here? Let's do... Just thinking anything that I haven't played on the iPad over there. If anybody wants to hear some Hejaz, let me know. If anybody's familiar with that. I might play it, I might not. Let's do some E2 Amara right now. And if you want to hear the Hejaz, I will do that. It's a very, very different scale. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. So I've been mixing it in here every once in a while in these live streams lately because I have some people on the Saturday night ones that really love it. So yeah, you want to hear it? All right, let's do some E2 Amara and then we'll play the Hejaz for you. So we'll be going from an E2 all the way up to a G3, so very, very different scales back to back here. Yeah, you want to hear the E2? All right, here we go. Nice little chill meditative pattern on the E2 Amara. No, I haven't played any Lord of the Rings. Actually, I don't play any covers really. But I imagine if I had the notes for it, I could probably figure it out. There's somebody, Rosie Bergunzi. She created something called the Handpan chord book. You can find online, and it's got a bunch of chords for cover songs. That's kind of her thing. Very, very talented handpan player. But I haven't really messed around with that too much. Usually I just play my own stuff. Alright, let's get the Hejaz going here for you guys. So be ready for a massive difference between what we just heard. Make sure I might be logged out of here. No, it's going. There we go. Good. Alright, so we're going from an E2 all the way up to a G3. And most of these scales are recorded using mag handpans, M-A-G, and this one's actually recorded using a Yishama handpan. It's a different handpan maker, different sound. All right, here we go. So there's your dose of Hejaz for today's live stream. Yeah, you like that one, Ciamara? Yeah, like I said, a lot of people love it. I mean, it's right up there with the D Kurd as far as most popular handpan scales, but it's definitely has its own vibe to it. It actually has a lot of similar notes to the D Kurd, although that was the G Hejaz. So the D Hejaz is very popular as well, and they have very similar notes to the D Kurd, but it's got a couple of flat notes in there, which gives it that vibe. But if you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. It's very different. You're not going to offend me if you didn't like it. All right. So we got time for maybe two more. If anybody has any scale requests, anything you want to hear, let me know if you're familiar with the scales that I typically play. And if you're a subscriber, I actually have emotes for most of the scales that I play on a regular basis, so you can use those, or little emotes for the instruments that I play on Saturday night live streams. So, yeah, you like that one? Cool. All right, I'll keep it in the mix just because I keep getting requests for it on the Saturday night live streams that I do. Again, thank you guys for all the likes, the follows, the gifts, the shares. We're almost at 10,000 likes. Appreciate you guys tapping away on the screen there. Every little bit helps out. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and cycle back through some of the ones we played at the beginning of the stream, since I've played all the ones that I typically play. Let's do some water scale again. So we'll go back to a nice deep one, going from the G3 all the way down to a D2. And then again, if anybody has anything you want to hear to close things out, let me know. Here we go. the always super chill D2 water scale. Thank you for the paper crane there, Willow. It's kind of funny. I have a subscriber, a frequent viewer that's Willow, and you're not that Willow. Different Willow. We can have plenty of Willows here. Appreciate you guys being here. All right. What else are we gonna do? We got time for one more here. Let's see. Do you guys want to hear another super deep one or a higher one? Let me know. I got two scales on mine that I played earlier on the live stream. We can keep it deep, or we can go back up to a nice, relaxing major scale to close it out. And like I said, I think I'll be out in nature tomorrow, scouting out another spot to do some nature handpan live streams. And here another deep one. Okay, I'll close it out with the bass line again then. Where are you? There it is. Anyway, like I said, I'll be back. I plan to be out in nature tomorrow to scout out another spot for I'm going to start doing some early morning handpan out in nature live streams for you guys. So I scouted out a spot yesterday. Some of you guys were able to tune into that live stream, which was fun. I'm going to try out another spot tomorrow. And then if all goes well, we'll try to do our first one next week. We'll see how it goes. A couple more spots I want to check out too before I finalize with spots that we go to. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Looking forward to doing it. I used to do a handpan out in nature all the time up near where I work, so not near here. So I got to scout out spots around here. I got this instrument actually on eBay. I found somebody that was selling it used. You can buy it direct from the maker. They're called Neotone. And yeah, if you want to give me a follow over on my YouTube channel as well, link is in the bio, or I'm Interexistence, so it's easy to find. I post all the replays from these live streams over there, as well as all the old nature live streams that I used to do. Nature strolls and handpan nature live streams. So there's almost 500 videos over there. So lots of content if you want to give me a follow over there as well. All right, let's close it out with some C#2 bass line. Here we go. Oh, and also thank you for over 10,000 likes. Appreciate you guys tapping away on the screen there. Here we go. some more chill groove on the C-sharp 2 bass line. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. All right, that's gonna do it for me for today. Like I said, I'll be back at it tomorrow. I'm gonna planning to do a nature stroll out tomorrow morning. Check out another spot. I really like the spot, so I hope that the cell reception cooperates. It's got like a really nice little stream in the middle of a forest. I took my kids out there hiking out there last year, so it was a really nice loop. So I'm hoping that the cell reception is good. I'm not sure how it's going to be, but we'll see. It's one of 2 or 3 more spots that I want to check out. But yeah, the one we checked out yesterday was excellent, so I'll definitely be back there next week for our first Handpan live stream out in nature. So that's going to be fun to mix in there on a regular basis. I don't think I'll abandon these indoor ones all the time. I'll definitely do them when it's raining, but probably mix them in there from time to time. But it's going to be nice to get out in nature again for some Handpan. Anyway, hope you guys have a, and then I'll be back at it again on Saturday night with our usual indoor thing. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Be sure to practice brief mindfulness moments throughout your day. And as always, stay positive and love your life. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. Your support means a lot.